What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. And today we have none other than a full collection of Bambi. This is another highly requested video. It's a smaller collection and a very doable collection to complete from Disney Traditions Jim Shore. But before we dive into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi. I am a content creator here on YouTube, and I come to y'all every Monday religiously, and I upload content. And I am a Disney Jim Shore aficionado, and many who follow me love this collection. I have a near complete collection of Disney Jim Shore pieces with less than 6 pieces remaining in my collection before I complete the entire series of every piece ever made. Disclaimer, there are some prototypes that I do not own and I probably will never own. And before we even continue, it means the world to me when you subscribe. It supports me immensely. So don't forget to subscribe below. It really supports me so much. And while you're at it, hit that bell to get notified every time I come to y'all live with content on Mondays and sometimes Thursdays. So let's dive in, right? You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook for any inquiries if you want to connect. That will be down in the description link. And before we even get started, there's a piece here that launches. This video is being filmed in November of 2021. It probably won't launch until early 2022. But it may launch before 2022. But there is a piece that's missing because it hasn't come out yet. It's estimated to come out next March of 2022, and it's this piece right here. It is the Carved by the Heart Bambi piece, which is going to be the largest scale piece we've ever had from Bambi. So I'm super excited because, as you can see here, the scale size of these pieces are quite small. So yay for that. So let's go ahead and dive into the very first Bambi piece ever made. And it's this personality pose Bambi, which is one of my all-time favorite pieces. The name of this piece is Wonder of Spring. It is an absolute darling piece. It's Bambi as he's looking back and he's staring into this butterfly. The butterfly has the mixed media antennas, which is made of like this almost like this fishing thread type of material. It is absolutely stunning. What I love is this base. Look how impeccable this base is. It's covered in spring florals. It is absolutely colorful. Bambi looks impeccable. When Jim does Bambi, he does Bambi so freaking stunning, especially here. The eyes, just everything about him is just absolutely breathtaking. Love this piece. When it launched, it was $28. I honestly do not know what it retails for now in the secondary market. I've never paid mind to what this piece goes for, if it's still readily available or not. Again, the name of this piece is called Wonder of Spring. So let me know how much it goes for and if you own it. Following that piece, the next piece that was made in this collection is part of, y'all seen this before, of the Red Hook is the Planter collection. It's a pot hanger. It's a planter hanger, and it's Thumper. He's so freaking precious. And so you can hang this on a plant, and this retailed when it came out for only like $12, which is insane. It now goes for a lot more than that. I don't know what the value is. I do know it's under $100 and a little over $60. That I do know. He's super duper duper cutie, and it's the first time in the series we ever got Thumper. We have more Thumpers than we do Bambis. Following that, the next piece in the series, because this will be a very short video, is Bambi, Thumper, and the Flower. And again, this is a collection that's quite easy to attain. You can own this collection quite easily. It's not a difficult collection to own. There's just like 2 pieces here that are a little challenging, and by that I mean you're going to pay more money for them in comparison to all the others. And this is the Snow Globe Spring Bambi, his squirrel friend, and the rabbit Thumper. It is a darling, darling piece. It has the inside, you're going to have some blue butterfly little sequin and the iridescent glitter. You do have to shake it. And on the top, it has this little spring beautiful butterfly on the topper of this snow globe. It is absolutely breathtaking. Look at the bottom base with the tulips, the detailing again. This is hand painted. This is exquisite. These retailed for $29.99 when they launched, $25. Goes for a little bit more than that right now. Again, I have not been present to the secondary market as to how much this piece is worth. It is a very old piece. This piece came out like back in 2009, 2010. So it's an older piece. It is, I would like to say closer to 2009 this piece came out. It is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Following that piece's release, we have this one, which was another personality pose that was made. It's called Young Prince. And it's a standalone. It's a little smaller in scale than the original Bambi. And it's a standalone Bambi. This one also has been going up in value. When it retailed for $28, it's gone up more than that right now. It's definitely under $80, but it has gone up in price. It is absolutely beautiful. I do like the original more. It has more details. And again, this is where you can like look at OG versus like new school Jim Shore, where the detailing is so much more, the rose modeling detail is so much more intricate in here. It's a little half-assed. Still looks beautiful, but nothing compares to the color story of this one. This one, love and thought was put into it. So we have this one as well. And I do think that this one goes for more money than this, surprisingly. Following that, we have these. These will be featured in my spring collection video in the future as well, the Easter collection. And this is the Thumper and his love interest. Again, I do not know her name, and it's part of the little egg collection. You'll see this in a future video. They are super duper duper darling, and they're these eggs, and they feature both of the characters. These you can purchase individually for like $30 each. They do come in a dozen, a container of a dozen, but you do get duplicates of each of these. There is a Winnie the Pooh, there is an Eeyore, there is a Mickey, and there's a Minnie as well. And again, they're duplicates. But these are part of the collection as well. Following that piece, we have this one, and this one is called Love is in the Air. And it is both the squirrel, the male and the female squirrel, as they're embracing one another. You can distinguish him with the blue, baby blue rose modeling details in the tail, and her with the lilac details. This piece goes, originally when it came out, it was about $50. It now retails for about $120, $150. It's one of the two pieces I mentioned earlier that have gone up in price and are a little bit more challenging. This is going to be one of the more difficult pieces for you to attain in the collection. It is absolutely beautiful. The plaid detailing with the lilac and the blue, geometric detailing, sorry, the spring florals on the base, the way they're embracing each other by holding each other's hands, and the way they're looking at each other in such an innocent embrace. It is absolutely gorgeous. And I love that his tail, again, I love the detailing of his tip of his black tail, and she has more of a white tail to distinguish the male and the female from the movie, which is very accurate, and I appreciate that. The next piece in this collection that is a little challenging to get. It's, in my experience, if not the most challenging, I think this is the most expensive piece, followed by this one. And it is Sleep Tight Young Prince. And it's the only time we get an appearance of Bambi and his mom. And it is a beautiful piece. Again, this collection is heavily spring inspired. And I love all the spring florals on the base. It is absolutely gorgeous. He's sleeping as he's hurled next to his mom, and she's just embracing her beautiful child. This was part of it's like a Mother's Day piece, which is a beautiful piece, and it was very limited in its size when I did not get a second edition print. And this piece goes for about $150 to $200 now in the secondary market, making it the most expensive piece in this entire collection. Following this piece, we have the third most expensive piece, and it's part of the 70th or the 75th anniversary of Bambi, and it's called Hopping into Spring. And it is the largest scale piece that we have, and it's Thumper in quite a large size. He's almost, he's like, I would like to say he's about like 3/4 of a life-size version of what Thumper would actually be if he was a real rabbit. And look at the geometric shape of the base, the print, sorry, on the base. It is absolutely beautiful. Then you come up to this elevated bed of grass and the daisies and all the florals around on this 360 view. And then you have Thumper, which is done so beautifully in this matted semi-gloss paint. He is so precious. A lot of people want this piece. When it launched, it retailed for about $60 and now goes for well over $100. But there is many shops. Keep checking. There are many shops. Because I bought this on a shop. I forget the name of it. You can check WDW Disney Store. Or Magical Ears is another shop. I believe they have them for only $70 still. That's where I got mine. So go check it out. And I bought it over a year ago there. I do know a lot of people do want this piece. Now, we do have a lot of other Thumper pieces, and I can't quite recall when they came out or the order they came out, but I'm going to start with this one, which was the first one that featured Angel, and it's called Twitter Patient. And it is Thumper as he's being embraced by his love interest. It is a super cute piece. It marries this piece beautifully as well. I love the geometric shape. They both were released part of the same series. And you have Thumper in the baby blue detailing, and then you have her in the lilac detailing as she's kissing him, and her cheeks are all rosed out. It is super duper duper darling. This piece actually goes for close to like $110 in the secondary market. It has gone up quite drastically in price as well, making it like the 4th most expensive piece in this series. We then have this one. This one's the newer version. It's called Bunny Bouquet. This one you can still find for MSRP value for under $50, $60. And it's Thumper again and his love interest. I love her so much. I don't know her name, and I'm pretty sure there's many of you that do, and I don't have my phone on me to Google it. So comment below, what is her name, and what are their names? And by the way, Bambi is the only Disney movie left that I have never watched. I've never seen Bambi. I remember as a kid watching the first 5 minutes, and once his mom gets hunted down and killed, it was quite morbid, and it was just sad. And as a child, like, it just didn't pique my interest. And I don't think I'm not sure if Bambi speaks or if any of the characters speak aside from Thumper. I can't quite recall because I don't remember watching the movie, but it never left a lasting impression or an interest. I bet you it's a way better movie than Alice in Wonderland, which is my least favorite movie, followed by Fantasia. But definitely a movie I'm going to eventually watch, hopefully in 2022. So here you have this piece. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, the name of this one is called Bunny Bouquet. Following that, we have another individual Thumper piece, and it's called Spring Has Sprung. And it's a single individual Thumper. Again, this retails for less than $50. When it launched, it was less than, it was like $35. You could still get it close to MSRP price. It's a standalone Thumper piece. Beautiful piece. But again, overkill on Thumper. We have more Thumpers than we do Bambi, which is crazy. Like, literally, Bambi's been featured only 5 times. Thumper's been featured 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. It's insane. So there you have it. And then lastly, we have this personality post Thumper, which is just called Thumper. It doesn't have a name on the base, and it comes in the individual box. This one, it retails for $15. You can still find it for under $25. I love the rose mulling details here on this base. His eyes look stunning. It's a gorgeous Thumper. But again, it's overkill on Thumper, as we mentioned before. And it's simply just called Thumper. And the last piece, and the most recent piece that came out, this one came out in October of 2020. It is summer of 2020. And it's called Childhood Friends. And it's, of all the pieces you see here today, it's my favorite piece. And it is the skunk, Thumper, and Bambi all playing and laying in joy and laughter in a bed of spring flowers. And what I love about this piece so much is how the flowers cascade down the base. I love that. It really creates such an immersive experience when you have this in person. It is such an impeccable piece. The way Thumper's just like cracking up and leaning back, it just so much innocence in this piece, and it is absolutely breathtaking. It's my favorite piece. This one retails for $55. Still, you can get it for that same MSRP price. Don't pay more than $60 for it in the secondary market. It is a relatively new piece, and it is my absolute favorite piece. And many times people are like, well, I like to collect just one of each movie piece because it's within my budget or the spacing. This is the piece you want to have for this movie. If not the Carved by the Heart, which is going to retail for $120, and you can pre-order that with me. I am taking orders on that one. If not that piece, this is a second option for you. It is absolutely breathtaking. And with that being said, that sums up this video for the complete Bambi Disney Traditions Jim Shore collection. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's a smaller series, not as big as many of the others, and it is a very easy set to complete. Again, their challenging pieces are going to be this one, this one. This one has become a little difficult to come across. And then the Thumper, you're just going to pay more money for. But everything else is quite easy to come across. You're still paying close to MSRP value, so you're not breaking the bank either. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Share this video with anyone who is a Disney aficionado like yourself. It supports me immensely on Twitter, Facebook, IG. You can tag me on any of your socials. Thank you so much, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Bye.